really out of tune. That is terrible. Hey guys, it's Danny, and long time no see because I have not filmed in over a month. So I'm trying this new thing where I'm filming in my glasses, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a glare with my light and everything, so if there is, I apologize for that. But I figured to get back into the swing of filming, I would do a life update video because a lot's been going on in the past month. But then I remembered that sitting and talking to a camera is really awkward, and so I decided to follow in the footsteps of another bookish booktuber, YouTuber, Books and Quills, and do a stitch and bitch. I know how to crochet. Well, okay. I know how to crochet dishcloths. I don't know how to crochet anything else yet. But I figured I could sit here and talk to you guys and get back into the swing of filming and possibly finish a dishcloth of some sort. I've got one started from a while ago that I just haven't done in a while. So hopefully I remember how to do this. And hopefully I remember how to film, because I don't know, it's been a while. This is actually really weird because how am I supposed to like do it and watch and read and talk at the same time? This should be interesting. Okay, so flashback basically a month ago when I was filming my last video that I actually made myself, and that was my August wrap-up. I am here to tell you that my September wrap-up is not going to be as good as my August wrap-up because I've only read like 3 books. And I'll talk more about that later, you know, but I wish I could say that I was going to get both my TBR jar challenges that I set for myself done, and it was really ambitious of me to think I was going to get any of them done. But if I get any of them done, it'll be the one that I picked for this month, which is to read a classic, because that is what I'm reading right now. But flashback to that, and a few videos before that, I had done a library haul with my cousin Noah. And that was in the summer. He's now currently living with me and my mom permanently, so that's been a big adjustment, and it's kind of thrown everything for a loop, including filming. It's definitely a big change, but we're working on it. Another big reason why I have not been filming, nor have I been reading, is because I have been working on, see, I do this thing where I make trinket boxes and I paint them and hand paint them, and recently I've been really getting into them where it's like seriously sellable stuff like Doctor Who and Mickey and Minnie Mouse and things like that, and I'll post pictures in here. But basically what I do with those trinket boxes and no-sew bows and no-sew pillows and basically anything that I can make and sell, my mom and I have been doing like vendor events. So we pay for a table and then we go to like whatever event it is and I sell my things. So I've been working really really hard for the past month on trinket boxes for an event that we just did, and I have like 3 more coming up in October. So that left me pretty freaking busy. I literally was not focusing on anything other than making bows and burning my fingers from the hot glue and making boxes and coming up with cute ideas for those, and I came up with ideas for canvases, and all the creative juices were flowing for that. But it was like, when it came to filming or reading, it was just like, and it was like, I think I kind of needed this break between reading and doing something else, because all I was doing was reading and writing, and now I have like this other thing that I can do, but like it's hard to find time to do everything. What exactly do I do? Do I read? Do I write? Do I film? Do I what? I don't know. I was kind of a mess this past month. So that leads me into my next plot point thing. I have a whole list here to the side on my bed that you guys can't see. But the next thing on my list that I wanted to talk about was why I'm not reading. I only read like a few books this month so far, and I mean, part of the reason was like the big event kind of happened, and it was like it took up most of my time. But when I did find time to read, I just didn't feel like reading. Like, I had started a book in August that carried over into September, and that those few days in September flew by like that. I think I finished it on like the first day of September. But then I went into my next book, and I don't know if it was what made me slumpy or if it was just the fact that I had so much going on, but I seriously, took me forever. I think it took me from like the 3rd or 4th of the month until like the 19th just to read one book, and that's The Sky is Everywhere by Danni'S. And I'm sorry to anybody who really loved that book, but it was kind of a meh book for me. I didn't really like it, and I don't know if it was the thing that made me slumpy or if it was just knowing that I had so much to do. But it took me forever to read that, and then, like, because it took me forever to read that, it took me forever to get into the next book that I was reading. And I mean, I just finished that the other day, and now I'm like only 4 chapters into the new book that I'm reading. So I've only read 3 books this month, working on my 4th book. And what day is it? Let's check my phone. The 24th at 10:20 at night, so it is probably going to be the 25th. In like a few, well, it is going to be the 25th in a few hours, not probably, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna get done, and I think I just did this wrong. Did I do it wrong? I think I did it wrong. I did do it wrong, oh no! So, I should have addressed this at the beginning of the video, but I never did. I had to film the beginning of this over, because I started filming it like a few hours ago, and my camera decided to lie to me because I was so set to film this video and I was so ready, and it was like, okay, I'm gonna film this video and get something up. And then my camera decided to flash red and say, yeah, I'm gonna die in like 2 minutes. So I was like, crap, I can't film on a dead battery. So I had to take the time, charge the battery, sit out in my living room and write up my Christmas list for my mom because she asked me to, so that's what I did. Procrastination at its best. And now I'm in here and I'm actually filming it now that my camera is actually charged. But the thing I meant to address at the beginning of this is we're obviously in a different filming location. We're not at my bookshelf, which is where I normally film, obviously, because that's always the backdrop in my videos. The reason we are not over there is because I have so many books and not enough room. I need new shelves. I need like a new shelf to add to the 2 that I already have, because the bottom shelves, my TBR shelves, are like, they're full. They're really full. There are books on my floor instead beside my bookshelves that you guys never see. There are plenty, at least 10 books laying on top of like my shelves where there's not books in that spot. And I just didn't feel like cleaning it, really. I didn't feel like piling them all up and then like setting them off to the side and then having to put them back on the shelf once it was done. And I didn't want to lead you guys into like some false, oh, she keeps her bookshelf so clean, because that's very rarely the case. Honestly, most of the time it is terrible, like terribly not clean ever. Same goes for the rest of my room. However, I cleaned that. We cleaned that. My mom helped me because I was too lazy to do it by myself. Adult life. I think I'm gonna do a reorganization. I also want to do a fall unhaul, not just because it rhymes, but because it needs to be done, because there are some books on my TBR shelf that are just sitting there and I don't think I'm gonna get to them. So they need to go, and I think I'm gonna have like a good chunk of books to unhaul, hopefully, and that'll dwindle down my TBR a little bit, and that'll accomplish the goal of getting my TBR smaller, which was one of my TBR or not TBR goals, but like my reading goals for the year. That was like a prelude into my next thing. I really, really don't think I'm going to get all of my reading goals done. I kind of had a big, high expectation for myself because at the beginning of the year I was like, yes, reading, so good, gonna get everything done. And then life kind of happened and it just kind of went south. A few of my goals were to start the Percy Jackson series. I haven't done that. Finish the Harry Potter series. I haven't even attempted that because I'm just not ready to dive into the 6th book, because the last time I read that I got like 108 pages or 50 pages in or something like that, and I just stopped because it put me in a reading slump. And most people normally don't say, oh, Harry Potter put me in a reading slump, but hey, it happened to me. I don't think I'm getting my TBR goals of this month done though, and I don't know if I'm gonna complete my TBR chart goals. I feel so bad for saying that, but like at the same time I don't want to stress myself out over that, because it's just something fun to keep me reading, and it's not keeping me reading if I just feel like I'm obligated to do those things. I have had so many plans for videos, like honestly, if you looked at my notes on my phone, the things I need to film list is like endless. I have had so many plans to do videos, and I just hit a slump because life. So many things were happening, and I just didn't know like when I was gonna have time to film. And I guess I could have filmed a like, hey, I'm taking a little bit of a break, but it was just like I had plans to film, they just never happened. Thank God for Tamara for making me my channel trailer, because that channel trailer was like a video that I didn't have to film and edit myself. So like, bless her for doing that, because it's a great channel trailer. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to link it right here. Put the picture in and link it with an annotation and everything, because it's fancy and I love it, and it's like exactly what I wanted from it, and I just had to shout that out there. It helped because I had a video to post that I didn't have to make myself. It was just like, she's like, here's the video, now you can put it up. And I'm like, yes, because I have something to put up. So yes, filming slump. Oh, wrong thing. No, right thing. Never mind. Filming slumps happened, and filming plans happened as well that never followed through, like I said. Specifically, I have been getting so many ideas for like looks on books, and if you've ever seen Casey Ann books, or you've seen Let's Talk books, both of their channels, they've done them before, like the makeup looks based off of books. Specifically mine is Snow Like Ashes and Ice Like Fire. I wanted to do like a duo of like one eye being Snow Like Ashes and one eye being Ice Like Fire, and kind of incorporate that into my review, which is coming for Ice Like Fire. I wanted to do like a costume cosplay thing of Mira, and I still plan to do that as like my Halloween thing, because that's who I want to be. I have to find a white wig, I have to find blue contacts, but it's gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure it happens, because I want to do that. Just have to figure out what I'm going to wear for that costume. Sarah, if you're watching this and you have any ideas what I should do, let me know, because I don't know what to wear for Mira. Help me! Thing is, with filming, again, I have all these plans for all of these videos. I just have to find the time to actually like be motivated enough to film them, and like get camera ready and get the camera charged and set up and the light set up and everything in front of my bookshelf, and like find the time to film it and find the time to edit it and find the time to post it. And it's all about time, and I'm never good with that. I'm very bad at time management. Another thing, on top of all the events that I have planned, like vendor events to do the boxes and stuff, I'm actually going back to school. Like, I'm like a month late, but like I'm going back into school. And I don't really talk about that much, and I'm not going to talk about that much, but I mean, it's going to be like a 5 days a week sort of deal. That's going to be a transition for me, and it's definitely going to put a damper in like time management again, to find time to film, because I'm going to have to go to school and then come home and do homework, and then when am I going to find time to film? How do people do this? How do people that go to school or have like a job, how did they do it? Because like the thought just like terrifies me. I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm gonna have to like plan out every little thing. 4:01, eat apple. 4:04, start filming. I think I'm gonna end up starting like a filming schedule, and I'm gonna film like a specific video each week, and that way I'll at least put up 4 videos a month. Or maybe I'll get up to like figure out 2 days a week where I can film, and like the 2 days that I'll edit those videos and then upload those videos. That way I'll, like, time management, I need to get up on that. On a more not so serious note, why was I never informed? Why was I never informed that Saga Volume 5 came out this month instead of next month? Because for this entire month, I had no idea that Saga Volume 5 was even out on the shelves until the other day when somebody posted a 5-star review on Twitter and Goodreads and everything, and I saw it and I'm like, how are they rating it if it's not out until October? And then I go and I click on it and it's like, oh, it was released September 9th. And I'm like, when did this happen? Where was I when this happened? Because if I hadn't known that, I would have been out there September 9th, September 10th, picking up that book. So where was my notification? Because I never got it, and I'm so mad at myself, and I still don't have a copy, but I think I'm getting one tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Look at that, we're almost done a row, guys. Oh geez, I just completely messed that one up. Okay. This is why I would never be a professional crocheter. Like, people who can crochet, like, plushies and stuff, I envy you, because, like, I can't even make a straight dishcloth. Tyler makes fun of me, because, like, my dishcloths always end up crooked, and they just never turn out nice. But, I mean, they're dishcloths, and my mom likes using them. So, I guess I'm just going to film my Friday reads in this video at the very end, because, you know what, I'm only going to be reading one book, and I don't plan on making a separate video tomorrow. I hopefully plan on filming a review, 2 reviews, one for Eyes Like Fire and one for Echoes by Laura Tisdale. This one's by Sarah Rosh, if you didn't know. But I plan on filming those because I need to get them done. Eyes Like Fire comes out in October, which is like a few days away from like now. But like it doesn't come out until the 15th, so it's like halfway through October. So I figure I should film it now and then like put it up a few days before the release date. Back to what I was saying about a Friday reads. I am like 26 pages into a 234-paged book, and my mom will be proud of me, and people who love classics will be proud of me, because I'm currently reading Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I butchered that last name, I'm sorry. I'm reading this book because my mom wanted me to read it. I liked when she recommended The Outsiders to me because I really liked that book, but like I don't know how I'm feeling about this one. The main character, Holden, he really reminds me of Van Houten from Tiffyos, like where he just kind of spews nonsense and you never really understand him, but like people love him. And I'm really hoping to get out of this slump, like as soon as possible. Like, somebody please fix this reading slump. After I read The Sky Is Everywhere, I kind of hit a slump on contemporary because I was like on a big contemporary kick towards the end of summer. And then I read Echoes, which is like a sci-fi computer sort of techie story, and that one just took forever. Not because it was a bad book, but because I was slumping, and so I was like really skeptical about going back into another like contemporary, so I started the classic, and it's just like classics take me forever anyways, so probably a bad choice, but I wanted to get one TBR jar goal done. That's kind of it for my Stitch and Bitch, guys. I had fun. I want to do more of these because like it's like getting crocheting done, and it's me getting to talk to you guys not just about books but like things in general, and maybe I should do more of these. I kind of want to do a Q&A as well, so if you guys want a Q&A, let me know. And then if I do another Stitch and Bitch soon, then like I could get questions for that one, or like get questions on that one for a separate Q&A, and then I can do it in this spot. I kind of like this spot. My chair is really comfy, and it's like one that you can sit back in, and Indy likes to sit in it. I'll tell you now, I'm gonna stand up, and my black leggings are going to be white, covered in cat fur, because she sheds like crazy and clings to everything black, and this chair is black, and my pants are black, and it's just gonna happen. I don't know, I kind of like the idea of filming over here a lot more, like with my, because I have my 2 guitars here, and then I have my picture, which you guys can't really see right there, and I want to redo my room somehow, like redecorate my room. And like, what if I got those wall shelves, but like I put it on this wall and it was like behind me, so I could film like right here all the time? That'd be great. I wouldn't have to stand all the time. I think I want to do that. Here's hoping I can convince my mom to let me do that. And when I film my videos tomorrow, it's probably going to be later in the night, so they're probably not going to be up for a few days, and this one's probably not going to be up until like midnight of the 25th. Okay, so this is probably going to be up on the 25th, and like on the 25th, towards the end of the 25th, wow, great grammar. You know what I mean, the night of the 25th, I am going to the season opener of the Frontenacs hockey game with my dad. So I'm going to be wearing my jersey and my hat. The hat is making a reappearance, guys. That's exciting. Stay tuned for that. I will make sure to wear the hat at least in the beginning of the next video that I filmed just for you guys, because if you guys remember, that hat made a lot of appearances in my winter videos. So yes, I will be wearing my hat and filming my reviews And maybe I should wear my hat for the Ice Like Fire review, because I wore it for my Snow Like Ashes review. It would feel like a blast from the past, blast down memory lane. So now comes the awkward ending where I apologize for not filming a lot of videos, and I'm not going to apologize for not reading because I just didn't feel like it, and I'm not going to pressure myself into reading. I've already hit one reading goal, and I'm hopefully going to hit that second one before the end of the year is up and read 75 books. That would be great. But I am definitely going to get back on track with filming because I miss filming, and it's always awkward when you stop filming for a while and then you start filming again, and it's like, how do I talk to the camera, and what is this? So that is it for this video, you guys. I will see you in my next one, which is coming soon. I promise. Pinky promise. And Tyler, if you're watching, I'm using my right pinky, which is an inside joke between us guys. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Thank you for watching my video. Hope that you really enjoyed the show. Hit that subscribe button down